Okay, so now we're back to the research page. We've just come out of article and research databases. And I mentioned I'm going to subject guides, and I mentioned going to speech because that's the best place to get information that's current and noteworthy. Databases, I clicked on Academic One File and CQ Researcher. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down to websites. This rocks. If you're doing any kind of paper that has anything to do with a controversy, go to procon.org and it will give you pros and cons of controversial topics. Uh, I don't know if it necessarily would help everyone with their hope issues, but let's just check something like school uniforms. That sounds like it doesn't matter, but it actually really does. This is information. Whoops, sorry. Okay, so this is information about school uniforms, and here's pro-con. And what that means is that here's pros about school uniforms and here's cons about school uniforms. So again, maybe this might not work specifically for this assignment, but this is a great source for the rest of your life. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the databases and CQ Researcher, Rocks, Academic One. So this is where you can go on the Columbia College homepage to get into the databases in the Columbia College homepage. You can also do something else. Yes, you can go to Google. There's lots of limitations with Google, but you can go to Google. So I'm going to Google, and if you've already read my mini outline, you know that one of the two noteworthy current events that offers me hope is Death with Dignity. So I'm just going to type that in right now. And click on enter. And here's web articles. If you click on the word news, you're going to get news articles that are a little more scholarly than just some website that somebody threw up there. And so Death with Dignity advocate stresses freedom of choice. So, you know, it says here there's 16,000 articles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the last name of the person who I'm using as an example. And so here's Brittany Maynard. The Huffington Post can sometimes be considered a source. The New York Daily News can. So look at where the information is coming from. If it's coming from a blog, it doesn't count because anybody can do a blog. The New York Daily News again, the Sonoma State Star is fine. Who knew that there was a newspaper in Sonoma that rocks? San Jose Mercury News is a scholarly source. People Magazine can be, and in this case, I know it is because this this magazine has been following Brittany Maynard through her decision to take her own life when her life got too painful for her and her family. Here's the Washington Times. So if I click on terminally ill Brittany Maynard in new video, this is where I'm going to be getting information. So you can do this. This young woman ended up taking her own life November 1st. Oh, don't you just hate these commercials? Like anybody really wants to watch them. Okay, so here's some information. And then here is the video that I have posted as well. And you can actually get information from videos. Anything that she says in the video, you can use that and cite it properly. Go to owl.purdue.edu. Or go back to the Columbia College Library and go to go to the citation section where they'll show you how to cite it. It'll actually fill in the blanks for you. It's called EasyBib. So you can do that. Let me talk about Wikipedia. Wikipedia does not necessarily work, and let me tell you why. Let's see if there's a Wikipedia article about her. So Wikipedia, and you probably have heard of it before, and you may have actually even used it, can be a source of information for you, but you're never going to find it in the news section because Wikipedia is a website. So what you want to do is go back to web and you will find Wikipedia on the first page of whatever you're researching because Wikipedia thinks it owns the internet. And here's and Wikipedia, which is the same thing. Here's Death with Dignity, Wikipedia. And what it does is it tells you what the mission is. It tells you what the history is. It gives you so much information and you're thinking, oh good, I can take all this information from here. But you really can't, and let me tell you why. You could actually get into Wikipedia, get into the Death with Dignity National Center site here, and you yourself, knowing how to do this, could actually get in here and put random information and false information in here because it's not vetted, meaning there's nobody in charge of Wikipedia that actually looks at what the subjects are and what is said about the subjects and tells you exactly whether you can trust it or not. What you can trust is the references at the bottom. You can look at all of the hyperlinks here about Death with Dignity National Center, and it'll bring you to the National Center, and this has lots of information here. Let's go back and you can click on University of Rochester Medical Center. That's probably got medical information that I'm not necessarily interested in. Physician-assisted suicide Oregon Trail. I know I want to click on that because I know that Brittany Maynard's chose to move to Oregon because it's one of 4 or 5 states in the United States where you're allowed to die with dignity. And this gives us some statistics. So that's the purpose of Wikipedia, and that's how Wikipedia works. So you're not going to ever have Wikipedia on your works cited page. You will have information from one of the sites if you choose to use Wikipedia. So to recap, go ahead and use Google as a search engine as long as the sources and the sites you use are scholarly. And scholarly means newspapers, magazines that you can trust, some websites that you can trust. But again, Wikipedia and NWikipedia will have information, but you need to get this where they got their information. So you're basically looking at their works cited page and using the sources that they have on their works cited page. I'm going to stop blathering right now because I'm running out of time. But this is how you research. So you can do this and it'll be easy for you because you already know the 2 subjects that offer you hope. So you can really zero in on the kind of information you want. Break a leg.